In a bustling urban landscape where the stark contrast between wealth and poverty is visible at every corner, an unexpected encounter unfolded between Senator JD Vance and a homeless man that has since captivated public attention and sparked intense debate. It was an ordinary day for JD Vance, who was on his way to a scheduled event. As he walked along the sidewalk, surrounded by his aides and a small crowd of supporters, a disheveled man with weary eyes stepped forward. His clothes were tattered, his face lined with the hardships of life on the streets, and his voice trembled with vulnerability as he asked, "Can you give me $1?" The simplicity of the request hung in the air, carrying with it the weight of societal complexities surrounding poverty, homelessness, and human dignity. What happened next was nothing short of shocking, leaving onlookers speechless and igniting a national conversation. JD Vance, known for his rise from humble beginnings as chronicled in his memoir Hillbilly Elegy, has always been vocal about his views on poverty and personal responsibility. Many expected a carefully crafted political response, perhaps an empathetic nod or a promise to address homelessness through policy reform. Instead, his reaction was deeply personal and profoundly unexpected. Vance paused mid-stride, his expression momentarily softening as he locked eyes with the man before him. Witnesses described a brief, almost imperceptible flicker of recognition crossing his face, as if the senator saw a glimpse of his own past struggles reflected in the stranger before him. It was a humanizing moment that cut through the layers of political persona, revealing the man behind the public figure. Without hesitation, Vance reached into his pocket and pulled out his wallet. But instead of handing over $1, he did something that caught everyone off guard. He crouched down to the man's level, disregarding the murmurs of his aides who were clearly anxious about the unplanned interaction. Maintaining eye contact, Vance asked, "What's your name?" The man hesitated, seemingly unused to being addressed with such directness and respect. "Michael," he finally replied, his voice barely audible. Vance continued, "Michael, how did you end up here?" The question was genuine, devoid of judgment, and it opened a floodgate of emotion. Michael began to recount his story, a tale of job loss, spiraling debt, eviction, and the crushing weight of hopelessness. Those gathered around fell silent, listening intently as the raw reality of homelessness was laid bare. Moved by the account, Vance did something unprecedented. He handed Michael a $50 bill, but more importantly, he gave him his business card and said, "This isn't just charity. I want you to call my office on Monday. I can't promise miracles, but I can promise to help you find the resources to get back on your feet." It was a moment that blurred the lines between politics and humanity, challenging the often impersonal nature of public service. The crowd stood in stunned silence before applause broke out, a rare scene of bipartisan admiration for a gesture that transcended political affiliations. However, the story didn't end there. The encounter was captured on video by a bystander and quickly went viral on social media. Public reaction was polarized. Supporters hailed Vance as a compassionate leader who genuinely cared about the people he served, applauding his willingness to engage with a constituent on such a personal level. Critics, however, accused him of staging the encounter for political gain, questioning the authenticity of his actions. The debate grew even more heated when political analysts weighed in, dissecting every word and gesture for hidden motives. Unfazed by the controversy, Vance followed through on his promise. He assigned a member of his team to assist Michael in accessing social services, including temporary housing and job placement programs. Updates on Michael's progress were shared periodically, revealing a slow but steady journey towards rebuilding his life. In an interview weeks later, Michael expressed his gratitude, saying, "He didn't just give me money. He gave me hope. He made me feel seen." It was a testament to the impact of human connection, a reminder that leadership is not merely about policy, but also about empathy and action. This encounter sparked a larger national conversation about homelessness, poverty, and the role of public figures in addressing societal issues. It challenged the conventional narrative that political leaders are out of touch with the struggles of everyday people. More importantly, it highlighted the power of a single moment to inspire change, not just for one individual, but for a community grappling with systemic challenges. Vance's decision to engage with Michael rather than dismiss him as just another statistic served as a call to action, urging society to look beyond stereotypes and see the humanity in those less fortunate. In the weeks that followed, Vance used his platform to advocate for more comprehensive homelessness policies, including mental health support and affordable housing initiatives. His encounter with Michael became a cornerstone of his campaign to address poverty, illustrating his belief that real change begins with real people. Whether viewed as a calculated political move or a genuine act of compassion, the incident undeniably reignited a crucial dialogue about social justice and responsibility. In conclusion, the moment JD Vance stopped to speak with Michael was more than just a viral story. It was a pivotal event that exposed the complexities of human connection, the power of leadership, and the ongoing struggle to address homelessness in America. It was a reminder that behind every statistic is a person with a name, a story, and a desire to be heard. And for JD Vance, it was an opportunity to not only make a difference but to redefine what it means to be a public servant.